Today is day one of my filming the behind the scenes, my life of the CEO of a powerful company called Upful Blends, leading a powerful team at Upful Blends, and living a powerful life utilizing herbs to enhance overall wellness and longevity and healing and fitness. If I haven't recorded any part of my journey as a CEO within Upful Blends in years, I think it was like 5 or 6 years, and there's this quote that I love: most ideas are stillborn and need the breath of life injected into them through definite plans of immediate action. And so here I am on my phone just getting it started and allowing myself to be seen in the journey, because being a CEO of a powerful company is not easy at all. It is challenging, and I'm not based where my warehouse facility is. We do all of our manufacturing and fulfillment in South Florida. And for those that don't know about Upful Blends, we are a herbal tea and supplement company focused on the preventative and restorative well-being of our mind and body. And so we do all of our production and fulfillment, manufacturing in-house in our warehouse. And right now I'm in LA. That is in Fort Lauderdale. And so it's been challenging navigating that, not being based or on the ground floor with my team. And what I've been learning is how to create the systems and to build something great without me needing to be hands-on in the warehouse. I've been hands-on in the warehouse for 6 years. And so it's time for me to create it from a different space and consciousness and level of action. And it lets me know, all right, are certain things in place and systems in place that need to be in place for my team to do what they need to do and get to do, where they feel empowered, where they are developing and excelling within their own desires in their career growth. And are we moving the flywheel? Are we moving the flywheel forward? So again, it's tough as fuck. And here you are being let into my journey and my perspective and my world of building a powerful company, fitness, wellness, and herbal tea. All things herbs, all things herbs. So it's a Tuesday. Monday was intense and some tough moments. Cried, allowed myself to cry, allowed myself to feel all the things, and felt good to jump back in it. And now I feel Tuesday is going to be so successful. I got Zion boy here going to make some tea. I'm feeling for some pancakes because some pancakes would really love on me the right way while I drop into some work that gets to be done. And one of my team members just dropped in the chat her baby girl that she just gave birth to, letting her see us. So that was so nourishing, made my day. And now we're gonna have a powerful day. So also later today, I have an appointment with my chiropractor, which is gonna be around 3:30, 3:45. So I get to just knock out some things. Also go to the gym, which might end up happening in the evening, but really looking forward to going to the chiropractor to just reset. But first, let me give little Zion, the Zion boy, some of these freeze-dried treats. Goes to show how I'm really plant-based all the way, that there are these freeze-dried fish that just look so real, and every time I touch them, oh my god! Oh my god! It's just so crazy. Poor fish. Bubba, what's this? What's this, Bubba? Let's see. Ooh, what's this, Bubba? Get it? You're not eating it. Here, Bubba. All right, you'll eat it when you want. Watch him eat it up. Here it goes. And the kettle, heating it up. I have to refill my teas. I have my cabinet here. Got my teas in these jars, but I really need to fill them up. So I don't have my food for the blood, don't have my sea elements. But what I do have is my sarsaparilla, which I can make some of that. Fun fact, sarsaparilla is one plant that has the highest content of iron on this planet. Sarsaparilla, and one of the ingredients within our food for the blood blend. So I'm gonna make this, provide some potassium, some calcium, some iron for the day, support me with mental clarity. That's what food for the blood does. We don't sell sarsaparilla by itself right now. We only provide it within our food for the blood blend because shipping out and sending out sarsaparilla individually, when we do so much in mass of food for the blood, it's challenging to keep up with inventory for both. So it's just easier to ensure that we have food for the blood in stock versus sarsaparilla in stock. Make some of that, and going to jump into work until...
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Well, I wish you could. I wish you could. What I'm gonna do is put this in my water. I do not drink water without Hunza water, and I only drink spring water. I like using Hunza water because it provides Celtic salts. Celtic salt amplifies the absorption of water within our cells, so it allows us to be more hydrated, and it supports us in being able to absorb our nutrients and minerals more easily. So this is a bit about it. If you're not familiar with Hunza water Celtic salt, there you go. I just take 1 to 2 drops of Hunza water in every one of my water, and what I am going to take today is our Vitality capsules. I just came off of my cycle, so taking Vitality is really going to help with just overall toning of my body. I don't like consuming some of the harsher or just stronger plants during my cycle. I like to just keep it more simple, like red raspberry leaf or our food for the blood tea blend that can always be consumed whenever, but I am drinking this to just tone my overall body, support in the stress that I've been experiencing since working so much and just doing a lot with work. I personally love the Suma and Nopal. Suma is known to be a powerful adaptogen for men and women, and Nopal is a nourisher, so it's high in antioxidants, vitamin C, potassium, vitamin E, and it just makes you feel good. Irish moss, I feel like a lot of us already know about Irish moss and how it supports the body, but that's great in overall toning, ridding of excess inflammation or mucus. Cat's claw, chaparral are more of the stronger plant allies, but it really just helps amplify all of the other ingredients within the formula. So that is what will also be taken after I eat. Welcome to my office. Today has been a day of challenges with cash flow, inventory. Don't have enough inventory on hand, and like 90% of our products on the site are out of stock because we don't have enough inventory. And that's because things like taxes or even rent has been going up, payroll taxes, just so many different things, having to get more inventory that we didn't forecast to do. There's always this wave of, okay, we forecasted, we projected what we are going to do in sales for a certain thing, and then we end up doing more in sales of another product than our top sellers, Food for the Blood or C Elements, and Food for the Blood Plus capsules. Just a challenging day of, okay, I had my day set out of what I was going to focus on, and it's not going that way because it's requiring me to come up with strategies on how we can just maximize our current cash flow. Rent going up by so much, just randomly, the landlord keeps increasing rent on and off, which is just annoying as hell. And that is a totally different story. But yesterday was a day and today's a day. Yesterday was a day of just letting it all out, crying, venting. My head felt like it was going to explode. I just didn't have the capacity to work at all. Immediately when I got done crying and just letting it all out, I hopped back on the computer and got some things done because that's just what it is. For those that are entrepreneurs, you know we have those waves and those moments. And if I'm not feeling in it to work or get anything done, I honor that. There's moments where, all right, you let it out. Now it's time to get back to work because there's shit that gets to get done. And there's other moments where I'm allowing my body to rest and recuperate. I'm allowing myself to recalibrate my nervous system and give myself what I need. I can feel it in my body if I need more nourishment or if I need certain herbs or herbal blends, or if I just need to go outside. I do that because that's what's going to help me reset and tap back in. For now, I have my sarsaparilla tea right here. This is going to help support me in being more grounded. It's our blood and not being so hot. When we are experiencing stress or overwhelm, our blood can get hot. Our liver can become overactive. Different emotions like anger or sadness or frustration can get lodged in our kidneys or liver. And sarsaparilla, one of the herbs within our Food for the Blood blend, does so great in cooling the blood, cleaning the blood, detoxing the blood, and supplying it iron. Iron is the lifeline or the spark plug of the body. So sarsaparilla is great for iron and potassium and magnesium, part of our muscles. So this is great to drink right now. It's also great for promoting mental clarity. It's oxygenating the blood, which is then oxygenating the brain. Whenever you are working or stressed or overwhelmed, or just want something to drink, like first thing in the AM, Food for the Blood is it. Sarsaparilla is it. So it's 30 minutes away. Traffic. It's looking like I need to head there right now. All right, we are ready for the road with the Upful tribe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We have Spartan Metals Beast Mode, you know, repping the tribe. For those that don't know me and are just getting familiar with Upful Blends or just joining our community, the tribe, or for those that have been a part of the tribe, been a part of the journey, and then just seen that I disappeared out of nowhere. I'm here. I'm just working behind the scenes, making Upful Blends operate and run as it gets to. It has been really tough. Just operating a business in totality I am not one that settles for, I'm just not one that settles. I am always evolving. I am always desiring to evolve, which means that we become bigger, which means that there's more expenses, there's more team members, there's more that is required of me as a leader to evolve, to step into. And so that has been really just tough. Working in operations, in supply chain, inventory management, operating our warehouse. You know, we started Upful, or I started Upful from $20. Started Upful in 2018 after healing of 6+ different illnesses. 1 month. These illnesses I've been experiencing for years, since I was 12 years of age, from kidney issues to autoimmune disease to heart disease to anemia to mental health issues, anxiety. I used to experience severe anxiety and depression when I was 12 years of age, was put onto antidepressants when I was 12 years of age. And fibroids, I had multiple surgeries for fibroids in my breasts, just a whole heap of things. And I healed with just plants. I recorded the journey on YouTube, you know, Widea, recorded the journey on YouTube, and we started growing and expanding from there. And started it at the dining room table at my parents' place with $20, kept flipping it, investing back into the business, moved into an office location out in Lauderhill, and then moved into a storefront in Oakland Park in Florida. Was intended to be a storefront spot, right? A storefront spot. But we grew so much online from there, the storefront became a warehouse. I think I put like, I don't know, I'm going to say like $35,000 to $40,000 in building out the storefront. It looked as if you were entering into a blend of the Amazon and Africa, because those are the lands where we get our ingredients and our herbs from. So as you were walking into the storefront, there was a whole mural that was built out. I had a professional artist, painter, come and build out a whole mural. So beautiful. If I find the picture, which I'm like, I took so many pictures, I don't know where they are. They have to be in my phone, but I have, I think, like 100,000 pictures and videos. But if I find it, I'll include it here. And there was bamboo, and there was plants, and there was things hanging on the wall, and like everything. But that became a warehouse spot. Found our warehouse location, and then moved into a warehouse 2 years after starting Upful, into a 8,000 square foot warehouse and office space, and have been there ever since for the last 5 years. The lease is up, and we're moving to a different location. Thank God I'm ready to move, but this all grew so fast, which I am deeply grateful for. And I never learned how to operate a warehouse. I've never been in a managerial role in my life in any job that I had. I didn't know a lot, and I learned a lot and grew a lot and evolved a lot in just recognizing my own patterns and what shows up as I lead, and where those upper limits are, as far as, all right, I have this big vision, and what's required of me is stepping forward and learning these new skills and applying it in communicating clearly and setting clear expectations and boundaries. The list goes on, and I'm excited to just take you into my world as I'm recording on YouTube, just to have an outlet, you know. But I disappeared off of social and off of recording my process for some time, because I've just been in the back end focusing on operations and team and culture and just all of the things. You know, we bootstrapped everything. That's paying for all of the machinery in our warehouse. We've easily spent just bootstrapping and moving into the warehouse, investing into everything, payroll taxes, all the things, easily 1.5. Easily. Did I expect that? No. Did I budget for that? No. My mistake. But it required a lot from me, and I just did not have the capacity to record. And a lot of what I would record is teaching about the plants and about herbs and detoxing. All of that is important. All of that I will still do. And business is a big part of my reality. I was thinking, okay, there's not many people that are out here that are showing the process of it all. We talk about what we've learned and what's happened and how we've overcome certain things, but we're not really speaking about and showing the shit as we're going through it. And I believe it's important to show the dynamicness of life. Business can be sacred. Business can coexist with stillness and presence and intention and plants and plant medicine, all the juicy things. It can all coexist. So wanting to show the ins and outs of growing a powerful company, Upful Blends, growing a powerful brand, growing a powerful team and culture, all of that matters. This type of chiropractic work is very different. I don't recall everything on the top of my head and how you would describe it, but it's working with the energy in the spine. It's not your typical chiropractic session where they're just adjusting you, but really working with the energetics of your body, your life force, supporting your body and your spine and your energy to be more open to receive the healing work that adjustments can have, but also that our body doesn't always need adjustments, like chiropractic adjustments. Maybe it's just working with the energy in the spine. So that was a very, very powerful session.